In today's episode of Build the Kingdom, we're going to build not one, not two, but 3 houses to add on to our village. So yeah, sit back, relax, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. It'll help the channel a lot, and it'll help the series get going. Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Build the Kingdom. And today I am feeling hyped, I am feeling blessed, and I am ready to get going on some more videos. There's a lot of things coming on the way, and I just cannot wait. Also, I'm gonna spill a little bit of a secret for y'all. So currently it is 2 in the morning, and yeah, I am feeling hyped still. No, I did not down a bunch of Red Bull or Monster Energy. I am just hyped. I'm just hyped because, and I usually don't really get into this on the channel, but if you guys read the description, or you know, it says I'm an apostolic YouTuber, Pentecostal, and I am super duper hyped because I just came back from a concert by one of our own in the ministries and one of our own from our city, and it was pretty amazing. Everyone was hyped, everyone was feeling it, and if you're a church-going person, you probably know how some churches can get, or if you know about Pentecostals, then you definitely know how we can get. So yeah, that was just amazing, and even though I probably should be tired after returning from that because it lasted quite a few hours, I am not. I am still hyped. Enough about me, let's get on with today's video, and we are going to be creating fisherman houses. And so I have a few materials because I want to use brown concrete powder. So I went to the jungle, got some jungle wood, which I'll also be using, which is in this chest here. So we have lots of jungle wood to use, and if you don't know, the jungle wood in my texture pack here is a greenish tint, so it's kind of unique, and kind of want to use it in these builds. And the green tint will kind of give it that watered down musty vibe, I guess, of a fisherman house, because they're by the water, they're gonna be fishing, the roof's probably gonna get wet and stuff, so and give it that kind of green mossy vibe. Also, our tree is grown, so what we'll need is lots of jungle, which is in there, and lots of spruce. Also, quite a bit of birch, which I need to collect. So the spots for all these fisherman houses are going to be right here. So this is one of them, I already have it marked out. And the dock will kind of go off into this pond area here. And then another one will sit right here. And I'll have a little dock coming out here where you can fish. And then the final one will be way tucked over here, because it's a bit empty. And this one's going to be a pretty special one. It's going to be where the boats are made, the little fisherman boats. So you kind of make them down here, it'll be like in a trench, and then you can send it off your way into the water. And also, I'm going to kind of freehand a little pier right here, because this wall to the side of the barn is kind of barren, and it's not the prettiest from the side view. It still looks pretty decent, like we have detail and everything, but it's not the best. So I'm just going to tuck in a dock right here, and kind of make it look active, make it look busy. I just kind of think of it as like a mini city port, kind of, because we'll have some longer docks kind of going out, and this is pretty much where we'll trade. So yeah, since the sun is setting, I am going to go sleep, and then once we do that, we can get into a good old-fashioned time-lapse of the first house. And the first fisherman's house is done. Now already this place is starting to look fresh and new and filled out. So let me give you guys the tour. So we have our first path here, and we just kind of go on down here, and I still have to fix this up a little bit, extend the path this way. But we go up here, we have a nice little porch kind of sticking out, then we can go in. Then we have this entry area that also goes upstairs. Yeah, we have quite a bit of room in here for the small house that it looks like from the outside. So we have some room here, we got our area here. And then if you go upstairs, there's some room here too. And then if we go downstairs, we can head out to the dock area, the fishing area. So we have a little overhang here. And then we have our little docks where we can fish off of. And right now this tree is covering up the area, but I'll get rid of that soon. I've just been using this area to grow the trees so I don't get pods all everywhere on the land. So yeah, 1 down and 2 to go. Like I said, this one over here. And then our final one will be right over this way. So yeah, enough rambling, and let's get on to the next fisherman's house. And the second fisherman's house is complete, and this front path area is looking a whole lot fuller. It's looking busy in the city or in the village. And also we finally did something with this pond. So the entrance is right over here. I'll probably connect it up through a path here. And then of course, like I've said before, we're gonna decorate the area with trees, bushes, and whatnot to finally finish off this area. But if we go inside, it's pretty small in here. Pretty empty too. There's no upstairs or anything like the last one, just one main room, which I'll probably divide up sometime. And then we can go out to the dock. Probably should add like a little exit here too, to kind of connect off to this path and kind of tie everything in together. So now that we have these two houses finished, it is time to move on to the third and final fisherman's house. And if we come over this way by the barn where we are going to build it, I have all the materials in here, and it should be a fairly easy build, and it'll be a pretty unique build as well, since this will be where the boats are being built, and we can add on our little dock area here. So anyways, on with time-lapse number 3. Alright, and the final house is complete in the village. Well, not the final house of all the houses, but the final fisherman's house. Here we have our little boat making area thing. And we still gotta do the interior, but I might do it a little bit here because this one, we kind of need it because it's very open. But yeah, now that we have all of the houses done, I think it's time to kind of beautify this area up. Like for instance, we need to get the docks in over here, which should be fairly easy to get complete. And then over here, we need to get some trees in, some bushes in, and make it look nice and pretty. So yeah, let's see how pretty we can make this village. Alright, and the beautification is done. As you can see, we have some custom trees, some bushes. I added some dark oak saplings around. And if we take a walk through here, it's pretty nice now. We have the path is kind of complete. We have some bushes. And of course, we have the new buildings around. And then a few extra trees here and there. I got one tall one here, now this big one here, and then a smaller one right over here. And I think this kind of ties everything in nicely. It looks really, really nice now. We have the smoke coming up, it looks alive. There's some greenery now, and everything is looking awesome so far. Now, the places that do need some work is over here. The barn is obviously incomplete, and then the other fisherman's house here, the last one that we built. So I think I may do these in a possible stream, maybe. I don't know, I've been interested in streaming again, so maybe we can make it a regular thing. But I am really, really happy with how this area turned out. For instance, let's turn some shaders on. And yeah, this looks 10 times better with the shaders on. It looks really, really nice. So look at this view right here. The village is definitely getting there, and it'll probably be done in no time. I do though need to decorate this area a tiny bit. We have our hatches down to our basement area for some quick access to our storage, because sometimes it does get annoying going in and out of the house around the interior. Yeah, I'm usually not a shaders type of person, but this is really nice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around to the end. I am really, really excited for what's to come on the channel, because I do have some things coming up, and I think it'll be awesome. I have some ideas, some more series, some tutorials, and things are just gonna be popping off here. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye bye.